We've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go here in Inglewood. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
Back to the air one more time.
17-yard.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Dragons.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, San Antonio.
San Antonio.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point is up and through. And the Dragons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First down and
The Dragons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Quick throw. Out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Rolling to the left. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
22-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 15 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll send their tight end left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Here's their punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
The Dragons offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, San Antonio.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Number 87. A gain of 9 yards. And a San Antonio first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Just past midfield.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's a close game early on. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal drive, you would kick the ball out the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And we'll set up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because That was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragon.
Touchdown.
That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Dragons 14, Rams nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Rams offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 36.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw here on, and he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
First down, San Antonio.
Up the middle they go. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second
He's
down.
tackled at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They're going to work this down inside the 45. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
First down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, San Antonio. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this. Under pressure, and he'll go down. 8 goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now he'll run it. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
He was
Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10.
The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. No breaks the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down, they need 7. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st down, San Antonio.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dragons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
This is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And this is the visiting team's quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Titans get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He runs with it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to use that side and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
To number 81, a gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Dragons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 13 yards. And a San Antonio first down.
Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Dragons getting their punt team out here. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line of
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, LA.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down
at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Dragons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
First down, Dragons.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and 6.
It's third down and 6 yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. That's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, they don't get much better, man.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 20.
Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll just get rid of it. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. What can they do here on third down and 7?
It's third and 7.
Moving to his left. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10
at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
A quick throw right side. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Zach Taylor will turn to his field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will cut into that lead.
Rams 6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Number 13.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down
at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third
Now,
down.
on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and the first down.
First down, San Antonio.
They'll go with a run. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's across midfield.
from just across the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of
Here's
7.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And no return. How good is that? Backs them up all the way to the 2. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
A run now on 2nd down. He finds some room across the 25. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. But we do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. To the ground, a first down run. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.